Hello, everyone. My name is Christina May, and I am the Director of Title Operations for Titleocity. Today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about tax sale properties. So first, what's a tax sale property? Tax sale property is a property that has been foreclosed on by the county treasurer for non-payment of property taxes. So let's go through a scenario. I see that a property is foreclosed on by the county treasurer for non-payment of property taxes, and I decide I want to buy that property. So I go ahead and I put a bid in and I win the bid. And so the county treasurer deeds the property to myself. Now let's say I want to go sell that property and I go through a title company and I have a buyer. The title company, as the insurer now, their responsibility is to research the property records and find any interest that may have existed prior to the foreclosure by the county treasurer. These interests can include individuals, trusts, estates, entities, and so on. They can be banking institution, lenders, that if somebody had a mortgage on the property prior to the tax foreclosure. So once the company determines what interest existed prior to the tax foreclosure, we now have one of two options to choose from. First option, FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. This is a packet that can be ordered through the county and is supplied to the title company for review. Once the title company receives this packet of information, this packet should contain all of the notices served to any interested parties during the foreclosure process. So we have a list on our commitment of the interests that exist, and we compare it to the notices that are served in the FOIA. We don't just look at them, we research the addresses that are listed on the notices to verify that they're actual addresses and that the persons or entities have at one point or another had that listed as an address for them. Because you can just send a notice to anywhere. It doesn't mean it's going to get to the proper person. So we have to review and take the time necessary to do a little bit more really fact checking of the FOIA package to make sure that everybody was given the proper notice in the proper time frame. If we determine that that is the case, we may eliminate that interest off of our commitment. So let me say one thing. The more interests that are shown on a commitment, the less likely the FOIA is going to clear all of them. It's just a matter of reviewing so many of them. It's just something that we figured out along the way, is that most of the time, if you have numerous interests, the FOIA might clear one or none, but it rarely clears all of them. So FOIA also comes along with a non-refundable $450 FOIA fee. And that is something that the title company charges for the ordering and the review of the FOIA package, because there is a lot of time and a lot of research that goes into each one of these when they are reviewed. So that is something that if you have questions about, obviously reach out to myself or anyone else at Titleocity too, like your agent advocate. We're all pretty knowledgeable about this, and we can kind of give you some direction on what we think the likelihood of the FOIA working would be. Second option is the quiet title. Now, this is the one we all love, right? Quiet title is a court action. So once a court makes the determination, we can all really rely on it. So this is the option we really like to go for initially. Quiet title can take anywhere from 3 weeks to 6 months. And that just depends on how available the docket is at the court to get on and have your case heard. So what quiet title does actually is it takes a look at all the interests that existed prior to the foreclosure. It reviews any documentation provided and then ultimately makes a determination if that interest should exist or it should be extinguished. And once the court issues that quiet title judgment, they say, yeah, that interest is gone. They have no interest in the property. We render title in the name of the plaintiff. And the title company, the insurer, can rely on that. We can record that and give constructive notice that those interests are wiped out. They don't exist anymore. We love the quiet title. We do work with a firm, Lionel & Associates, that they've done a lot of these, and we have a very good working relationship. So we know what they expect of us and they know what we expect of them. So if your client is going down the road of quiet title action, we can definitely give a referral, and obviously it's up to them if they choose to use Lionel and Associates or not. So if you'd like that referral information, reach out to anybody at the office. We all have it, and we can give it to you very quickly. Downfall to quiet title is it can take some time, and it can be costly. Downfall to FOIA is it might not necessarily clear all of the interest, and it'll have cost the $450 non-refundable fee. So it's really up to the comfort level of you and your clients, which option that you want to choose. The bottom line is, though, for a tax sale property, if your title company is showing interests that need to be eliminated, in order to ensure the transaction, those interests need to be eliminated one way or another. So there are a couple options. So that in a nutshell is a tax sale property. If you have any questions, please reach out to myself or anyone here at Titleocity. We've done hundreds of these. We are very knowledgeable in how to handle these, and hopefully we can give you some insight on and some direction on better understanding, so your clients can have a better understanding as well. So reach out to us. I hope this gave you some just some information. And if you have any questions, just let us know. We're here to support and assist you. So have a good day. Thanks. Bye.